Hello, Kritika. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's our pleasure to invite you. And thanks for accepting the invite on the first go.
Thank you very much for inviting me here. I'm hopeful to spend some very good moments with you today, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful session.
Before we actually start the questions that I've framed for you related to your career, related to your personal life, can you just give us an idea of how your career has gone till now, uh, some of your great achievements, and uh, uh, kind of the part of India you're coming from, the friends you have over there, like Sutirtha Mukherjee comes from the same part of India, Ahika Mukherjee comes from the same part of India. So the kind of environment you have got is kind of suitable, and here walk us through your career till now.
Actually, I come from the eastern part. There are so many table tennis players coming up from this side,
Hmm.
naming Mantu Ghosh, Paulami Bhatak, Mohammad Das, then Mona Lisa Mehta, then Sudhir Aika, the younger generations also.
Hmm.
And in my academy as well, we have plenty of top Indian players playing amongst each others. And my coach is also Somadeep Roy. He is also an Arjuna Awardee
Hmm.
himself.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So playing under such circumstance really helped me a lot in these 2 years. Actually, this table tennis actually in India, also in the eastern side in Kolkata, I mean,
Hmm.
is in the blood, I think. But myself, belonging from an educational background, so I
Hmm.
really had no idea what table tennis was about. It was just as a hobby, and then
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
took it as a profession later on in my life.
Right.
But if you go to Nati or Nakildanga or some other parts, you see from the streets also playing table tennis. They know the name also, they know how to play also, and your neighbors are also expert in. But where I live, hardly any people know this game, and mostly everyone thinks that games are just for recreation, and we should always concentrate on studies.
Right.
But yeah, and after achieving to a bit, then I got a bit of recognition also. They know that yes, me and my brother does something for the country.
Hmm.
So yeah, now they appreciate our efforts also. The
Hmm.
neighbors,
Hmm.
they are keen to know what we have achieved, or what is the plan for our future. They us reading in the newspapers as well. So
Hmm.
they are a bit interested nowadays.
Right. Yeah. So that's the reason why, like, yeah. I mean that is something that uh, gradually you achieve once you start doing something good in the sport. You start achieving stuff, and people recognize you as someone from that sport. That is true. So at the same time, you have played for Dabang Delhi Table Tennis Club last year.
Yes.
uh, Before that, you had represented for other teams, and at the India level, you are representing. I mean, in mixed doubles, you are playing with. I guess you are with Manika, if I'm not wrong. You have
I
played with.
played once, yeah, in Sri Open. I partnered
Right,
her in women's doubles.
right. So having someone
But I won the Commonwealth partnering Pooja Shastra.
okay, okay. So she was from Maharashtra United, if I'm not wrong. She
Yes.
played for Maharashtra United, right? So
She didn't play this year, but last
last
year and
year,
yeah, in 2017 we were in the same team. We represented Maharashtra United.
right. So having shared dugout with someone like Satyan, someone like Manika, someone like say Sutirtha, someone like Manika. So how is that feeling, and what kind of talks you have in the dugout?
Well, Satyan is a very positive guy. I mean, like if no matter how bad his form is, how much low he's lagging in confidence, but he will never show.
Mm-hmm.
He's always positive, and he's a true leader, I would say. He used to motivate me always before the matches, and still now, even after UTT, whenever I face anything, I try to sometimes consult with him.
Mm-hmm.
He also guides me a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
Manika also, she has a very good leadership quality. Like, no, she will never tell that, no, I don't want to play against this opponent. It is like, you can put me in whichever position I want, or the coaches want, and I will play.
Mm-hmm.
She is capable of handling a good amount of pressure.
Right. Right. So yeah, I have heard about Satyan from many other players like Harmeet and Arjun Ghosh that he is always motivating. How about someone like
Yes.
champion, say Sharat Kamal? So have you ever got a chance to talk with him?
Yes, yes. We work in the same company as well, and we often meet in the tournaments or in international events.
Mm-hmm.
He's also very positive, but I think Satyan is more positive than him. And he is never negative for just for seconds also. No negative thoughts, no negative talks, never. And
Okay.
Sharad Bhaiya, I think he is a flag bearer of the country.
Mm-hmm.
He so actually we cannot really ignore his achievements also, but I believe Satyan more positive and more more keen to take act as a leader.
Right.
Ac-
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. So I am very curious to know what is the meaning of Kritvika. Why Kritvika? What's the
Kritvika
meaning
means
of?
star. Yeah, it means star. It's the third nakshatra. Yeah.
Okay. So
Because I was
any
born very small, my mom thought of giving this name to me.
okay, so that was the reason why she thought of giving you name the
Yes.
Kritvika, right? Okay. Uh,
Yeah, but now she believes that I'm justifying the name. Me.
right, right. Okay. So when did you start playing table tennis? What was your age?
At the age of 6.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
At
At
the
the age,
age of 6. I
at the
started to
age,
play at the age of 6.
okay, at the age of 6. Okay. Uh, so is anyone else from your family in the same profession, or you are the only person in
No,
table tennis?
my brother Anirban.
Okay,
He too is a national level player. Yeah,
right. Anirban,
table tennis, and he's a national level player. Anirban
right,
Sinha Roy.
right, right. Okay. So as you said that it started like table tennis started as an hobby for you, and later on you shifted to the profession of table tennis. How was that shift? Like earlier it was just for your it was just for a time being, but then creating it as your profession, how was that shift?
Actually, it started very coincidentally. Me and
Mm-hmm.
my brother were living in my grandfather's house. He
Mm-hmm.
was my late grandfather. He was a very renowned. He was a renowned ENT specialist.
Okay.
So my coaches, former coaches, they were the patients. They were my grandfather's patient, one of the
Mm-hmm.
patients.
Mm-hmm.
So the checkup, and they suggested my mom that we can take she can take both of us to CLT, Children's Theatre,
Mm-hmm.
where the different kinds of extracurricular activities. So table tennis being an unique name, an indoor game, and also there is a possibility of lessons. My mom thought to admit both of us in this sport.
Right.
And so we both started as a hobby, but after achieving a bit, when we gained interest also, and then my mom thought then jobs and employment opportunities are very much in table tennis. So, and this something out of the box, because everyone is in our family is associated with education. So she wanted to do something out of the syllabus, and but at the same time gives us recognition, fame, and also job. So she thought can be a professional table tennis player and take it as a career. And also we both me and my brother thought about the same thing, because performing well, and also we were also more interested in table tennis rather than studies. So that is the way how table tennis came up in my life.
As you said that your mother was someone who initiated the spark of table tennis in your life. So was your father also supportive about the profession, or he was not? He was against, and he was like, no, education is the important stuff, and you need to go for education.
Initially not, because as I told you, I from an belong to an educational background. So initially support from my father or the rest of the family members, but gradually they supported after watching us performing well and giving some feet. They started to support.
So my next question is very uh, it's outside the court. Let me bring you outside the court. The court stuff is done. So outside the court, how is Kritvika? Like, she loves making friends, or she loves staying alone and doing some stuff?
No, I like to stay alone.
Okay.
I spend time with my family members and just stay alone and stay at home rather than outside. So I'm very quiet, very quiet, polite, and calm.
Right. Okay. So during this alone time, like you're alone and yeah. So what kind of stuff do you do during this time? Like, you have any other activity that you do during this time?
I read too many storybooks, and also I love to cook. And this my new hobbies that I'm now fond of. Actually, I'm fond of reading since my childhood, but reading came a little bit later in my life after my 10th, because I had home science in as a sixth subject in my school.
Okay.
So I gained interest in cooking since then. But I'm fond of reading since childhood. I read lots of storybooks.
Right. Okay. So I have heard that people who love reading, they love writing too. So are you fond of writing too, or it's just reading and that's it?
No, I am fond of writing too, but I don't get time enough to nurture this talent. But when I was in school, I used to write a lot of poems, and it got published in the magazines also. Yeah, but I didn't get time to take it forward.
Okay. So this is the right time to bring back the memories of writing stuff. Since you're not getting time, we are giving you some time when you can recite some things for us. Like, if you can recite a small poem for us from your past, or anything new if you have recently wrote.
I will try. Actually, uh, as I said, I'm not used to writing nowadays. It might sound
Oh,
silly
we,
that
we
I.
we don't have marks. We don't have marks. We don't give marks for it. We just
Okay. Uh, Okay, I narrate something related to friends.
Okay.
Okay, so friends are like angels that God sent along. They are the treasures, the gifts of the world you belong. Are happier when we feel glad. They lend their shoulders when we are sad. Best friends are always true, honest. We sometimes find them out of the blue. Uh, Out of the blue, then what should I? Uh, Wait, I need to think. Out of the blue. Then time may separate us, but we forget never. And true friends are as promised to stay forever.
Oh, great. So is this a kind of thing that you are planning to develop again? Like now you have got time in lockdown, and uh, do you have any plans of getting back into poems? Like it's a good thing that you have. Like I just said, and you just made it.
Until now, I didn't, but yeah, maybe I can think about it.
You
I
need to. I
totally
mean,
forgot. I mean, I stopped writing when since I've completed my schools, and I've never written something. Um, so maybe I can do it
you must
in
publish something
the
again. You must publish
sorry.
something again. You should publish something again.
Oh, yeah, but then I have to be professional, like not something like something childlike. No, this is very
This was
childlike.
good.
Like I,
This was good. I liked it. Even people who are listening us, they would be like, okay, I mean, at least someone who knows you, but don't know that this is something also you do in your free time. They will definitely connect with you. Okay, write us something for us.
maybe think maybe after my retirement I can be a good poet.
Okay, great. Okay. Uh, so, in one of your interviews, and now also you said that you're fond of reading books. So, what kind of stories you read? What kind of things uh, amuse you during your free time?
Yeah, as I said, I'm fond of reading, so I read any kind of books, but usually I prefer to read autobiographies. But now I'm reading the mm, the Silent Widow by Sidney
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon.
Mm-hmm. Right. So romantic or classic or anything interesting.
Any kind.
Any kind of thing. If it is
I read
interesting, you will go
every
for it.
kind of books. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So is this something that you do when you're flying with team from one country to another for
Yes.
the
Also,
tournaments? Right.
actually, even now after my practice, I make sure to read one of any autobiographies or now since as I said, I'm reading this book now by Sidney
Mhm.
Sheldon, and
Mhm.
also when I travel, I carry the storybooks
Mhm.
with me.
So you don't like watching movies during
No,
the transfers from one place to another?
no, I don't like to watch movies that way. Sometimes, if at all my friends force when I'm traveling outside, so I do watch. But otherwise, if you give me an option between storybooks or movies, I would always choose.
Okay. Okay. So last year you played for Dabang Delhi and you were runners up. And if I'm not wrong, then you got a chance to play in finals against Madhurika. If I'm not wrong, you were against Madhurika, right?
No, actually, yeah, actually, we didn't face each other because we wrapped up real quick and we finished before arrived. So I didn't get a chance to play, but until semi-finals I have played.
Right. But in finals you didn't face anyone?
No. Finals, so we finished up in the fourth match only, in the doubles. After losing the doubles, we lost the match.
But last match was against Madhurika. Madhurika was facing whom? What's my name? I forgot.
Archana in the semi-finals.
No, finals I'm asking. Finals.
So it was between me and Madhurika, but we did not face. Our
Okay.
match didn't come.
Okay. Right. So let us go back to semi-finals. How it is to represent at such a big level when people are there sitting like normally during state matches or maybe interstate matches or maybe at the international level the crowd is not that much, but that entry of UTT, you see so many people watching you, cameras are there, XYZ, the things is at the higher level. So what kind of pressure you have during such matches, and what kind of expectations? See, everyone will expect some or the other thing. Your captain is expecting, your coach is expecting, but at such point of time, what makes you feel comfortable at such higher level?
Oh, actually, it's too much of pressure. I mean, UTT brings a lot out of you. I mean, I am such a person who emotion in the matches, but even after winning the final point of the semi-finals, I myself my emotions. So yeah, there is a lot of pressure, but it's kind of good, it. I mean, we feel pressure, and at the same time we have to give our best. So the player who can handle these pressures better wins definitely.
Now, I still remember your face, emotional face at the time of winning that match against Archana. That face is like,
No,
yeah.
Sutirtha.
Sutirtha was there. Okay, yeah, you Mumba was there in the
Yeah.
semi-finals. You Mumba was there against
Yes.
you, right? So yeah, I still remember that face when you won, and kind of emotional thing was there during that phase. Like after a long time, you I guess even you faced Manika in one of the matches. In one of the matches,
Yes.
you faced Manika as well, right? And Archana also you Archana also you faced, or you didn't face Archana?
Yes.
Archana also you faced,
No, I
right?
faced.
Right. So yeah, after a long time winning that point and for your team, and because of that point, I guess you entered into finals. If I'm not wrong, that was the last match, and you
Yes.
got a chance to go into finals.
Last match.
Last match it was, and I mean, the team got a chance to enter into finals. So like how you control that emotional thing is coming in at that point of time. Pressure is coming in, all the things are there together. So what kind of preparation you have कि ओके चलो ये सब चीजें होने ही वाली है, प्रेशर भी आने ही वाला है, जीतेंगे कि हारेंगे नहीं पता, लेकिन प्रेशर तो आने ही वाला है. सो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स यू डू टू कीप योरसेल्फ मोटिवेटेड एट सच इंस्टेंस?
Actually, I pressurized that way, but in UTT somehow I don't know, it puts a lot of pressure in me. So particularly in UTT, it. I mean, we were leading 7-5. So really free until it's 7-all. I was leading in every game, but somehow I couldn't convert it. And lastly, I lost all hopes. I just literally gave up because she was also getting few leads, and I was becoming frustrated also that just I could not convert a single golden point in my favor also. I have golden points and I lost every golden point I ever played. So in the third game, it was again a golden point. And what I just blindly received, and I again thought that it would have the ball had touched somewhere on the edge. But looked at the dugout, my dugout, I saw everyone jumping and cheering. Then I realized that no, I have won. But before that, I was literally in trance mode that maybe I have lost, maybe the ball has touched somewhere on the table. So after seeing my teammates' faces, I could feel that
Register the
I have
win in
won
your
and
mind.
the team is yes.
Right. Okay. Uh, so I have seen that in various sports, people are very superstitious. Like say, for example, in cricket, people wear their left pad first and then right pad, or they when in some other sport when they enter the court, they put their right leg first and then they then they enter the court. So are you having the same? Are you having any superstition?
No, I don't have any superstition, but I do try to follow the same routine every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like my morning habits, then after match habits. Like I prefer to follow same thing.
So, what kind of practices are those, like before the match and after the match? If you can just give
Like
us an idea.
like every uh, I would wake up early and go for the morning practice because a few players prefer to practice before the match, but like half an hour, 45 minutes before the match on the practice table. But I would like to every day go in early in the morning and train and for
Mm.
the match, because before the match I prefer to keep myself relaxed and not strain myself much.
Mm.
Then I would come and do breakfast and take bath and prepare myself and then go for the match.
Right. Okay. So is there anyone in our Indian team who is Indian table tennis team who is superstition, who is follow their superstitious beliefs hardly, like strictly they are following those superstitious activities?
Actually, I don't want to name particular, but I would definitely reveal some superstitions that prevails in the women's circuit, like wearing the same jersey in every match. They feel that is the lucky one. And
What wearing?
the same jersey, the t-shirt. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, in every match they played, I wonder how can a person wear the same t-shirt in every match. I like a fish, like I'm sweating from everywhere. So I can never really imagine the same t-shirt in every match, but but many players they do wear the same t-shirt in every round, in every match they played. So that is very for me. And secondly also the I've noticed that some of my opponents they try to stop spin during those 2 minutes of warm up. They feel that if I start to block, maybe I will lose or something that goes inside their mind. I don't know what. I have nothing of this, so I really can't explain better than this. But during the team, we have new superstitions always. We often experiment with something and the other. Whichever turns out, we try to continue with that.
Because
That's it.
I have seen that few players keep that red part of the bat ahead and black part behind. Few keep black part ahead, red part behind, and they play the way way they handle their bat. I have seen those stuff at times, like the way they play, like and the way they serve. I've seen that people have those superstitious activities inside the court to make others, like the opponent, fail somehow. I have seen those stuff. Like I have seen one of the things that
Yeah, even I've noticed. Yeah.
I've seen one of Dabang players, Bernadette. So she the way she like in that 11-point game, half of the time she will be like that she have that different way of serving. If I just forgot the name. She has a different way of serving because it turns like ball.
Tomahawk.
Yeah. So she has that thing that okay, if I do this thing, maybe the opponent will not get the spin and will miss the ball. So I have seen such stuff. So that's the reason why it brought me to this question that okay, is there anything that you follow or our team follow? Okay. So like this year, Olympic is already gone. We don't have any Olympic this year. Next year maybe it will happen. Still, there are no confirmations yet.
Yes.
Like they have just given us.
Uncertainty, yes.
Yeah, it's uncertain. It is uncertain currently. So, what are your upcoming goals? Have you set any goals for you?
Well, we are passing through such an where we cannot predict anything. Life has become so uncertain. So my immediate goal is to stay alive and healthy. And quickly I surpass the situation, so I would definitely try to win the national title this time.
Okay, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe few people will realize okay, Kritvika is also having a humorous thing in her. Who has never
I do have. I'm very sarcastic sometimes, but believe me, I have said it seriously, but unfortunately, I have said it sarcastically, and they are confused. I'm very sarcastic.
Okay, like let me just check in the for the questions how sarcastically you answer. People who have come, the athletes who have come on my chat show, the name is Chat Adda, as I said. So we usually have a segment where we play some game or maybe we go for rapid fire round. But for you, this is for the first time that I'm bringing in a new thing. The we call it as popcorn. So it will have questions like the rule is that मैं आपको कुछ भी पूछूंगा, मैं आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन थ्रो करूंगा, आपको आंसर जो राइट आंसर है वो देना ही नहीं है. You have to give wrong answers. Okay, and this will bring that sarcasm in you. I'll see how sarcastically you can answer. Okay, so this is the only rule. You can answer anything but not the right answer. For example, if I say that Kritvika dash dash, you cannot say Kritvika Sina Roy. You can say anything else. That's what the game rules are. Okay, of the game. Who was the first person to step on moon?
Alexander.
So what do you see on ground?
Planets.
There are planets on the ground. Okay. What do you find in sky?
Trees.
Somehow this question is not wrong. Answer is not wrong. This is the right answer because if I watch in the sky, I can see those trees, like coconut trees, so long. I can see those trees in the sky.
Okay, maybe dogs.
Okay, dogs is something that is.
But you can also carry dogs in the aircraft.
Okay. No, but I cannot see that with my bare eyes, you know. I cannot see, okay, aircraft के अंदर कोई कुत्ता लेके जा रहा है तो मैं नहीं देखता.
Okay, dogs then.
Okay. Who flies? Who can fly?
Crocodile.
Where can we play table tennis?
Spaceship.
सोचना पड़ेगा.
You cannot play the ball.
The ball will float, you know. I can.
Yeah, it floats always, and we are also floating, and the ball is also floating the table thing is very difficult, no? And just 40 ball is very, very difficult to play.
But it will be so slow. You can just imagine like okay ball आ रहा है मैं मारा हूँ and it's just floating. The
Yeah.
reflexes नहीं चाहिए उसके लिए. Okay, what is the capital of India?
Toronto, I
Oh,
believe. Because mostly, if you go to Canada, you would see majority of the Indians are settling down there.
okay. So do you have any plans to go there after your retirement? Just
I'm very
writing
fine in
poems.
Kolkata.
Okay, writing poems in Kolkata is better than writing poems in Toronto. Okay,
Motivation, no? From Rabindranath Tagore and also Nazrul Islam,
okay,
and also you have Kavi for them, Vivekananda. So you get aspiration from them, not in
okay,
Toronto.
okay. So Deepika Padukone is married to.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Oh, this week I cannot say anything. Okay. Slow and steady.
Makes you sleepy.
Yeah, I know. Makes me
Yeah.
sleepy too. Makes me sleepy too. Okay. MF Hussain is famous for.
What?
MF Hussain is famous for.
Skating.
Okay. Like he would look very odd skating, you know. Can you please cry?
I mean, this is the least of the emotions I have, you know. Never ever.
So have you ever
Like, if
cried?
I'm too depressed, I yes, I have to often, very rarely, not often. I mean, very rarely. If I'm too much depressed and like I can't share my feelings with anyone, then I cry. But otherwise, no.
Okay, right. Last question, but not the least. What's your age? Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
I'm sweet 16.
Okay, I got it. That brings us to our final set of questions. Okay. Uh, so as you said that your whole family background is from the education side, like people, except your brother, rest other people are like fond of education and all. So, what what is the importance of education in an athlete's life, or maybe in general, what is the importance of education?
I mean, education is not only to get good marks in schools or any educational institutions or good grades, that really indicate how good you are as a human being. I mean, you can be can stand first in the school, but at the same as a person, you stand nowhere in the in the world. I mean, you are as bad as one can be, and so I believe education means knowledge also, like to value others or respect or the manners, and also a knowledge that we gain from every other human beings, and knowledge of the of every fields. If that you are sticking to one subject means you are only knowledgeable in that particular subject and you don't have any knowledge outside that box. So I think education is something that determines you as a person, and it's how you are as a human being.
Yeah,
First,
I
you
mean,
need to be a good human being, good person, and that is, I think, very much lacking nowadays. And generations, it is much more deteriorating. Um,
So I believe it is now a high time that we mainly concentrate on having a good nature and convert ourselves as a very genuine person as
Mm,
pretend to be good always.
right. Great message, Kritika. Uh, okay, so the next thing is that uh, there are so many incidents that has happened during this lockdown. Like let's say uh, this guy Sushant Singh Rajput committing suicide. There is one more girl from Tripura, under 19 cricketer. She also Ayanti Riang, I guess the name was. She also committed suicide. Nowadays, parents are like in dual mind. Okay, like students, the children are interested in opting for a sport, but they are always concerned that okay, if nothing will happen, my kid will attempt such stuff if in future, and because of that they usually don't allow their children to enter into any kind of sport or any kind of profession that is like always in like attention, like those kind of professions they don't allow, parents don't allow. So, what kind of message would you give to parents as well as to the children?
First of all, I would like to say that suicide is not a solution to any problem. I mean, no matter how much problem one is suffering from or how bad the situation is, there is always a solution for every situation. It might take more time than expected, but the right moment would definitely arrive. You have to wait for that time to come. You can't be like impatient and just take a decision impulsively and commit something that you have to regret, the others have to regret for
Mm,
forever.
mm,
So you just have to wait and faith and believe in the divinity. And also, um, as for sports, I think it plays a crucial role in everyone's life. It's
mm,
not just about attention seeking thing, but it plays a very pivotal role. I mean, it really activates the body and the mind. It
mm,
helps us concentrate easily on a particular thing. Then it also somehow, because we travel a lot, we tend to get mixed up with different cultures and people,
mm,
we have a wider mindset too.
mm,
And it also imbibes the leadership quality within oneself.
mm,
It's not that it makes you dominating or arrogant sometimes, but you it acts like we can take any step like decisively and not thinking that, not confusingly, like we can do it, like we are meant to do it, we are desperate sometimes, then no, we have to do it no matter how bad we may be in that
mm,
field.
mm, mm,
And I think finally the most important role played is it teaches us success and failure is a part of life, and that have to accept both of these things. We come to know that we either win or we learn, but we never lose.
mm,
But at the same time, it also teaches us and enables to that to stay grounded even after
mm,
achieving certain feat, and never to
mm,
lose hope after suffering from a defeat, because we
mm.
never know what might come in the future, because time and fortune do change.
Yeah.
So that's the message I want to give to everyone,
Mm,
because nowadays there is so much negativity all around you. passing through this pandemic, and at the same time we are hearing such bad news coming from the Indian soldiers or the stars, and also the common peoples, the daily laborers or the farmers. So we have negativity all around us. It is up to us how we control our mind and how to react.
Right. Right. Okay. Lastly, the final question. Like, see, the idea of bringing in Chat Adda was to promote Indian athletes who do not have or do not get any platform to promote their what they are doing or what kind of activities are there in their life, what else they do other than sport. So that was the idea of bringing in Chat Adda. So me and my team are always there to support young athletes to come to join us to talk with us, express their feelings, express, I mean, they can talk their heart out. So what kind of uh, message would you give to me and my team?
Actually, first of all, I would like to thank you people once again for letting me share my feelings with you all. It's a really great platform to share your thoughts and feelings, your views. So I definitely wish you guys a lot more success in the future and wish you good luck in the future endeavors. It's you people are doing a great job and do continue with this initiative, with this work, because it definitely gives a platform. It promotes the younger generations, and we this sport really needs this, because we have athletes who are doing well, and but we don't get that recognition, and it's high time that we ourselves or people come forward to promote this game, because we are because nowadays we are also not lagging behind any other game. We are doing and but we don't get that recognition. So
Yeah, we have won Commonwealth.
if you guys can, yeah, it is for us too.
Right. Right. So would you suggest anyone to join us? Like, if you want, you can just take few names who can join us. Like, they are
Yeah,
hearing us and they
I
can just
I
join us.
like yes, I would like everyone please subscribe to this channel, and if you like this video, do share and comment on the channel. On the description box also you can share your and just keep supporting these people. They are doing a great job for the sports persons. So please subscribe to this channel, help this guys, help Chatata to proceed further. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kritvika. It was our honor, and it will always be like we will always be pleased. Whenever you want, you can just contact us, and we will bring you back on Chat Adda. So, uh, and
Thank
and
you
and
very much.
and we would be grateful and we would be pleased to see you back on court someday after this COVID pandemic, playing for India and winning those national
Thank you.
championships.
Yeah, actually, after losing it for 3 times
Yeah, I
in
mean, as
seniors.
you said, everything comes with a reason. As you said, like, it will take time for
Yes.
things to come, and that's a good message that you gave across to all.
Yeah, definitely, and that's why I don't lose hope. I mean, I am going to play until I win the title.
Right.
That doesn't mean that if next year I win, I will retire from the circuit, but definitely not before winning the title.
Your competitors will listen this and they will get ready to see you winning.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.